Namaste. Today we are at the Valukeshwar temple in Valkeshwar area of South Bombay. It is said that the origins of this entire area dated back to Ramayana. Come, let us explore and understand the significance of this area. Located in the prime residential area of Malabar Hill, a neighborhood in South Mumbai, home to some of India's top industrialists, political leaders and prominent personalities, the Valkeshwar area holds historic and religious significance. It houses the Banganga Talab, a freshwater tank, and some of the oldest temples in the city. The area gets its name from the Valukeshwar temple, situated along the Banganga Talab. The bustling alleys along the water tank, with numerous small dwellings and temples on the adjacent pathway, give the visitor a feeling of traversing through the lanes of Kashi. The Valukeshwar temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva, which traces its origin to the period of Lord Ram. It is said that Lord Ram, on his way to Lanka in search of Devi Sita, stopped at this location as he was advised to worship a Shivalinga. After a long wait with no sign of his brother Lakshman, who was tasked to get the Shivaling, Ram himself sculpted the Shivaling from sand or Valuka in Sanskrit. Thus the name Valukeshwar, where Ishwar is synonymous to Shiva. The legend also says that in search of water during his stay here, Ram shot an arrow or bana in the ground to invoke the holy river Ganga, and hence the name Bana Ganga. The Bana Ganga area is said to be the oldest inhabited place in Mumbai, dating back to the 9th century. There are about 18 prominent temples in the vicinity. It is interesting to note that this water tank is adjacent to the sea at a distance of a few meters, which finds its source from an underneath freshwater spring. A brief history of the temple in Sanskrit is inscribed on the wall inside. Here's an excerpt and a rough translation of the text. The temple is said to have been structurally constructed in the 12th century by a minister named Lakshman, who was said to be a Gaud Saraswat Brahmin in the court of Silhara kings, who then ruled the surrounding region. Lakshman was the leader of Gomantak Dvijas or Goan Brahmins. The temple was originally named after him as Lakshmaneshwar, interpreted by the locals as Lakshmana, the son of Sumitra. The Portuguese, referred to as the cruel white men who came to the islands of Mumbai, destroyed the temple into a pile of stones. Later, during the British rule, referred to as the Anglo Trade Union, a great person, chief of the treasury and army, named Rama Kampi, restored and rebuilt the Shiva temple, just like the virtuous Lord Ram. He belonged to the Saraswata Kula or community and Gargya Gotra or family lineage. Today, the temple is managed by the Gaud Saraswat Brahmin Temple Trust, established in 1879, which also looks after the development of the surrounding precincts, including the Banganga tank. The Garbhagriha or Sanctum Sanctorum has murtis or idols of Ganpati and Parvati, in addition to the Shivling. The outer temple complex has murtis of Lakshmi Narayan, Kal Bhairav, Hanuman and Ganpati. Puja and Aarti is offered to the deity thrice daily. One can experience a special and divine connection with the deity as you enter the Sanctum Sanctorum to worship and offer flowers and water for Abhishekam. Do visit this temple and locality to experience the unique and divine side of South Mumbai.
अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकार रूपो विभुर्व्याप्य सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वन्न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानंद रूपः शिवोहम शिवोहम. The sixth shloka of Nirvana Shatkam, composed by Sri Adi Shankaracharya, describes the formless Shiva Tattva, which says, I am unchangeable, I am formless, I am omnipresent, I exist everywhere, pervading all senses. I am neither attached nor freed from anything. I am the blissful consciousness. I am Shiva.